Hey, I am going to try something different. So we often in the week take lunch with us, and I make these mini frittatas, which I really enjoy. But Andrew goes, "Oh, they get a bit soggy." So I've got to try something different, and I'm making a savoury flapjack. Flapjack. So here we go. This is what I am making. This savoury flapjack cannot be. Oh, okay. Sorry. Wish I could get this level. I don't know how I get that level because to me it looks like it should be level. All right, there we go. Savoury flapjack. So the oven I will get out because I have to get out a small oven in a minute. But I have prepared my square cake tin. And all I've done, it says line with baking paper. So I've just done that, and I've just put little bits of butter underneath to just hold it in place. Next, 200 grams pecorino cheese. So here's my cheese going in here. All right. And it says parsley. I don't have any parsley. I thought I might have, but I've got a little bit of spinach left. So I'm just going to use the spinach. 20 grams of spinach. There you go. 20 grams. Actually, I'm going to finish off the spinach because there isn't much left. Okay, good. All right. Next, find my lid. And that's going to grate for 10 seconds on speed 10. Okay. If you saw, I hadn't seen that before. There's a little lock sign above there whilst the bowl couldn't take the lid off. Now, onions. Oh, I should just show you what that looks like. There we go. Oh, hang on. It's quite tricky getting this all organized here. There we go. All right. So chucking the onion on top. All right, it's a bit more onion, carrots. Now, I have got some carrots here, but I've also found this sweet potato, which I actually had grated for something else and it was too much. And that's been sitting in the fridge in one of our lovely vacuum seal containers for about a week. So I'm going to use that up. On a bit over there, never mind. And zucchini. So I've got some zucchini here. There we go. All right. Next. This is not the TM7 spatula, but it's the one I've got handy. So I will just use that. Oh, that needs to chop again. So, yeah, I don't know if you can see this, but I've got some stuff that's beautifully chopped and some that isn't. So all I'm going to do is go back up here, and I'm going to, at the moment it says past step. I'm going to set as the current step and put the lid on. That would be helpful. So although I can't put the spatula through the lid anymore because the top of the lid is like that, it's done an awesome job now. Okay, so I was just able to repeat that step, which made it super easy. All right, scrape down the sides of the bowl. Let's just do it. Now it says the jumbo oats. Now I've just got oats because I couldn't actually find jumbo oats. We'll see how we go. I've got a few left in a container, and I bought some more. So oops, more. Okie doke. And then it's also asking for 2 eggs. Next. Set the lid back on the top. I'm going to have to see how this goes because obviously you might have noticed I had a bit of extra from the carrots meant to be 200 grams. I think I had nearly 300 grams with the sweet potato in there as well. So we'll see what it looks like. Okay. So I've got a lot of oats sitting on top there. I'm going to give them a bit of a stir. No, that's all right. Just going to put them in like that. Mix them in. Dig up some of the stuff at the bottom. That's it. There we go. So there's my mixture. And what I'm going to do is bring the tin over here and just pop it all in there. So if this works really nicely, I will play with it and do exactly what I've done with the when I make a frittata. I make the individual ones, but I thought I'd try this as is this time around. And I might, in my frittatas, sometimes I put extra cheese, like, if I've got feta that needs using up, or if I've got a bit of bacon, or I put some tuna in there. So I'll play around with this and see what I can do. But I thought I'd just do the basic one first thing, as I've never made it before. Just a little tip you may or may not know. If you can see, there's a bit of stuff around the blades. So I'm going to pop this back on here. And I'm going to get out of there. I'm going to go into, into manual cooking now. I'm going to turbo. So it's going to lock the lid in place. See, lock. And it's do 1 second. And watch this little symbol here. So just unlocking the bowl. But with this, the great thing is you can go, right, I want 1 second twice. So you can edit that as you like. Let's get back out of there. Let's go up here into my cooking center. So now I've done that. So as current step, transfer the tape, prepared cake tin. Next. And I'm just going to flatten that out. And I've got a few, I'm not going to do this now, but I've just had a thought of something else you could do. You could obviously grate some more cheese on the top. I've actually got some little baby tomatoes in the fridge, which I am going to use with something else. But if I wasn't, I'd cut them in half, push them on there. Really, the world's your oyster. You can do whatever you like. All right. I will take, I've got to bake it. Let me see. 25 to 30 minutes at 190. And I'll take a picture when it's all done. Just got to try and find my recording here. Oh, thought I hadn't recorded for a second.